They're looking for their first conference win of the season. Palmetto Sports Director Carmine Gemei joins us live now from Chapel Hill as the team gets ready for their matchup against the Tar Heels. Carmine, in the stadium there, probably on your way up to Chapel Hill. You did some peeping there for the leaves.
I hope so.
Yeah, guys, I'm up on everything. Foliage, football, the Fox Carolina family, oh my goodness. But let's talk about the family here at Chapel Hill, because inside Kenan Memorial Stadium, you'll see this man who could go all the way. He's at the 30, he's at the 40, he's cutting the grass to the perfect height, guys, for this big-time matchup. The Clemson Tigers, who were at one point a top 5 team in the country, coming here to Chapel Hill for a matchup with Chapel Bill and Bill Belichick, and so much fanfare around that coaching matchup. In fact, the first game that was hosted here at Kenan Memorial Stadium, when Bill Belichick debuted just a few weeks ago hosting TCU on that Monday night, unfortunate finish for them. They were down by about 40 points by the fourth quarter. But in the luxury boxes you'll see just across the way was a who's who of North Carolina athletics. You had Lawrence Taylor, the football star, who Bill Belichick was the defensive coordinator for on those Super Bowl teams for the New York Giants. You had Michael Jordan in the luxury box, Mia Hamm. You had the head coach, Roy Williams, legendary hoops coach here at North Carolina, of course, a national champion as well. But let's listen to Bill Belichick talking about another national champion, Dabo Swinney, welcoming him here right at noon tomorrow.
My relationship with Dabo is great. Saturday afternoon, we're on opposite sides of the field, so, it is what it is. I have a ton of respect for not only what he's accomplished on the field and his record and all that, but the way he's done it, the players that he's turned out. You can tell that they've come from a program that's very well run, and turns out men. We talked about some things, outside of the meetings and, off camera and things like that, but he's helpful, a couple of things that I've asked him about just, in general, and I appreciate his, his openness and willingness to, try to give me some advice that I've asked for.
And Clemson coach Dabo Swinney saying he wishes Bill Belichick all the best, except for this weekend. And Bill Belichick saying basically the same about Dabo Swinney in that soundbite right there, because these two legends will meet right here tomorrow in Kenan Memorial Stadium for just the second meeting ever between a coach with multiple Super Bowl titles and a coach with multiple college national titles. That's Dabo Swinney. Of course, Bill Belichick with his 6 Super Bowl rings, covering more than one hand as a head coach, 2 more as a defensive coordinator. But you could throw those records out the window, because the only one that matters is who's going to win tomorrow. And we have much more coverage on this Carolina coaching clash on our website, foxcarolina.com. For now, reporting live from inside the stadium in Chapel Hill, I'm Carmine Gemei.